I'm John with Senior Benefits. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good, ma'am. Thanks for asking. Ma'am, I'm calling to inform you about the low-cost final expense whole life insurance plan, which is designed to cover the cost of 100% of your burial, funeral, and cremation expense. So, can I ask you how old are you?
67.
Okay, 67. Perfect, ma'am. So, you are a smoker or non-smoker?
Non-smoker.
Non-smoker. Perfect. So, what's your zip code down there, ma'am?
90813.
For additional discount, do you have bank account like active checking or saving account?
Yes.
Ma'am, do you make your own financial decisions?
Yes.
Okay. So that's all from my side, ma'am. I can transfer my call to my superior and they will guide you further. Stay online, ma'am. Thank you very much for holding on the line. This is Alex Diego. I'm a final expense product specialist here, and I'll be more than happy to assist you further with the codes. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, no complaints. Could you state your first name for me?
Lindsay.
All right. Just so you know, we are working with an independent insurance brokerage, which is affiliated with a group of insurance companies. They're licensed nationwide, helping about 3,000 families a year with their final expenses. Same way, we're going to help you out as well. First of all, let me ask you, do you believe in the burial? Do you believe in the cremation? Do you believe in both?
Burial.
Okay, and you're 67 as of now, is that right?
Yes.
What's your birth year?
1956.
Wow, you still sound so young, you know that? I thought you were in your 20s. Do you smoke cigarettes or have you consumed tobacco or nicotine products in the last 12 months?
No.
Help me with your zip code.
90813.
And just to make sure we're on the same page, you're biologically male, you're biologically female.
Female.
State your last name for me.
Gardner.
It's Bindi Gardner or it's Cindy Gardner?
Lindsay.
Lindy, L-I-N?
Lindsay.
Okay, it's L-I-N-D-X as in Xavier, A-Y. Are you currently working, employed, self-employed, or retired right now?
Retired.
Getting disability income or veteran benefits?
No.
And have you consumed tobacco or nicotine products in the last 12 months?
No.
Now, the policies that we're talking about here, these are part of a whole life insurances. These policies are designed to cover the cost of the burial, funeral, cremation, along with debts and obligations that you may leave over. That is why they're paid out within 24 to 48 working hours. Now, the best thing about the policy is that these policies do not only have death benefits, they also have living benefits as well. Do you know about living benefits by chance, or you don't?
I don't.
To make sure we're on the same page, I want to let you know death benefits are the benefits that are going to benefit your family, and living benefits are the benefits that specifically going to help you down the road. For example, there is a living benefit introduced in back 2020 because of COVID, in which, God forbid, if you get diagnosed with any kind of terminal illness or if you face financial crisis, in those cases, you can withdraw 70% of your coverage amount and you can use that money within your life, like paying your medical bills or taking care of an event of emergency. It's totally up to you. Now, if you're in a good health condition, you might qualify for a cash value. If you do, this plan also going to work as a savings account for you, which is going to generate profit on top of your policy every month. And just like that, there's a lot of living benefits that make these policies even more reliable for a person to have. Oftenly, people buy these policies to cover their burial, funeral, cremation, or they want to leave it over for the family members as a gift of love. So what do you reckon? If you choose to get a coverage for yourself, what would you like it to do for you?
For burial expenses.
If you talk about the burial, it's going to cost you around $10,000 to $15,000 nowadays, in which you're going to get services like embalming, dressing, hairstyling, caskets, opening and closing the graveyard, the burial plot, headstone, viewing, visitation, the ceremony along with hearse, and transportation of the remaining. Is that what you're looking for, or you want to add something else, or you're looking for something else?
That's pretty much it.
And my priority is to provide you a plan that could cover your final expenses, even if you pass away in your 80s, even if you pass away in your 90s. And whatever money going to be left over, going to be handed over to your beneficiaries as a gift of love from your side. I'm going to ask you some medical questions here, and we expect your honesty. That's going to save us a lot of time. It's also going to help me to evaluate which insurance company comes back with the maximum benefit at the lowest rate for you, all right? Seems like you're in a good shape. Are you sure you're in your 60s? I'm sure you know that not everybody in their 60s sound the way you sound, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I want to ask you out of curiosity, what do you think? What is the secret?
I'd say being a non-smoker, I hit the casino on occasion, and there's lots of elderly people usually like on weekdays, and of course they can smoke in the casino, right? And it just sounds so terrible. They're hawking up a lung, and it's just really bad. I'm like, why? Maybe because they grew up with it. Because I know smoking was, obviously like in the 70s and 80s, it was a lot more popular than it is now. Now it's vaping, I think. But yeah, just being a non-smoker really helps.
So you think you're a non-smoker? That's the reason you're still in a good shape at the age of 67.
I mean, I try to eat healthy as well, but if you're speaking specifically towards like my voice not sounding super old, that's why.
All right, I got the options here for you. Well, out of 40 companies, I want to let you know there are still 33 insurance carriers who are ready to award you with a final expense policy with a day one coverage. So congratulations on that. On the top of the list, the insurance company who's coming up with the cheapest rate is Mutual of Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
It's an A-rated insurance company in the business for over 50 years, working with the Better Business Bureau, and they have billions of dollars in assets. You might have heard of one. This insurance company is ready to award you with a final expense policy where the rate's never going to go up, the coverage amount never going to go down, and the policy was never going to expire on you, even if you turn 120. And the way you sound, it seems like you're surely going to hit that number. Down the road, if you get diagnosed with any kind of terminal illness or if you face financial crisis, you'll be able to withdraw 70% of your coverage amount, and you can use that money within your life for any kind of reason. Along with that, this plan also going to work as a savings account for you, so you have qualified for the cash value. Now, a part of your premium going to store in your cash value every month, and you'll be able to withdraw that money out for any kind of reason. Even if you want to buy groceries with that money, you can do that. I cannot tell you the exact amount, the exact portion which is going to be stored in your cash value because it depends on the revenue the insurance company generates annually. But the point is that you always going to have something in your cash value after the month. Now, with all these benefits, along with living benefits, Mutual of Omaha is ready to award you for $10,000 worth policy in $48.07 a month. And at the other hand, we also have another insurance company known as SBLI, who's providing you these living benefits with the same living benefits, but they are also providing you accidental death rider, in which the check of your coverage amount going to get doubled in case if something happens to you in an accident. And with that, it's going to be $51.07. If you want me to go a bit higher than $10,000, I can do that. If you want me to go a bit lower than that, I can do that for you as well.
Rather than stepping it, let's just go straight to 20. How much would it be for 20? Just to be safe, because I know you said the going rate for a funeral is 15,000, but that's right now. What happens 20, 30, 40 years from now? It's going to be a lot more so
Right.
as well.
The inflation rate is 6%, but that means is that whatever you're getting in $10,000, the same thing going to cost you $16,000 after 10 years. But you see, a person who's on a fixed income, what I suggest them is get them something within their budget rather than it become a burden on them. So that's why I started with the $10,000 for you. Now, if you look at $20,000 worth policy with all these benefits, it is $91.96 a month for you.
That's perfect. Yeah, I was hoping it would be around 100, so that's ideal.
You do not have to worry about the payments. Let me break down the process for you. These insurance companies does not charge anybody anything upfront. I'm going to go ahead, going to help you complete your application. Going to conduct a telephonic interview with the insurance company. Once you're going to get approved, they're going to log these rates for you and going to send you the policy documents. You're going to get the policy documents within 7 working days at your doorstep, so you can review each and everything by yourself, discuss that with the family members, compare the quotes in the market, and on your draft date, you can make the payments and get the policy in effect. Now, a lot of our clients make their payments on the day when they get paid. It's either first of the month, third of the month, or every other Wednesday of the month. So what date would you prefer as your draft date, or in other words, on what date do you get paid?
The first of the month.
Now, the first thing that's going to go right top of your policy is going to be your names. Please state your first, last, and the middle name the way it is written on your social. What's your date of birth on your legal documents? What is the name of your physician, your primary doctor? Do you have one? What state were you born in? Okay. What's your social? Now, who will be the person receiving the check of $20,000 in case of your death? In other
Uh,
words, I would like to know the name of your beneficiary who would get the proceed of your policy. On what address you want the policy documents at? You can grab a pen and a piece of paper for yourself. I would like to share some important information with you, and I want you to write it down as well, so you can use it later on. Yeah, let's start with the name.
mhm.
Write down my first name, that is Alex.
Okay.
My last name is Diego. Write down my extension next to my name, that is 228. I'll write down our callback number. It is 561-940-8767. Write down the check of the coverage amount the beneficiary would get. That's going to be $20,000. Write down the name of the insurance company for resters. Whenever you're going to call our inbound number, they're going to ask for an extension or a name. I gave you both. Whenever you're going to give them my name, my extension, they're going to transfer your call to me. Now, we're going to be available for you from Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 Eastern Time. So if you come across with any question, query, concerns, anything that bothers you, this is the way to get a hold of me. You can call me back and I'm surely going to help you with that, okay? Now for the payments, we're going to set a draft date. And to set the draft date, let me know whom do you bank with.
Chase.
You have check-ins with them, you have savings with them.
Both, but we'll use the checking account.
By chance, do you remember the routing number by heart? That is correct. And what's your account number with the bank? I'm going to go ahead, going to submit the application, going to bring a licensed agent over the phone, going to conduct the interview, and going to get you approved. And once you're going to get approved, they're also going to provide you your policy number, who you can use, and you can put into their website and see where your policy documents at. So once you're going to get the policy documents, you can review each and everything by yourself. And afterwards, your draft date is first of the month, which means that's the day when the policy will get into the effect, and that's the day when you're going to make the payments. And I want to let you know that you're one of the nicest person I ever had pleasure to speak with. I appreciate your cooperation and your patience. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I appreciate your patience. So they're still on a call right now, and it's taking a bit time, and I don't want to put you in a hold for this long. So what I'll do, once I'm going to get the hold of the license agent, I'm going to give you a call right away. All right, so please expect for the call from me within 5-10 minutes. Once I'm going to get the hold, I will give you a call back right away. Have a nice one, Ms. Gardner. And yeah, still, I don't believe that you're in your 60s. So this is Alex Diego calling you back. I was here to complete the application this time. So I got a hold of the license agent for you, but there's only one thing, which is your number. It is registered on National Do Not Call list, and I just noticed that.
Is it?
I want to ask you, yes, it is registered on Federal Do Not Call list. I want to ask you, did you tell the person you were talking to before you got transferred to me, did you tell that guy that your number is registered on Federal Do Not Call list?
No. As you can hear, I have another call, and it happened to be another final expense call. So what happened here was I took this other call and then I merged them so that Mr. Alex Diego could hear me talking to another final expense scammer. I don't really know why I did it, especially because the Alex Diego call was getting spicy with the DNC. I think in the moment I just assumed that between him doubting my age and the whole DNC thing now coming up, that I was not going to get connected to an agent and this was a lost cause. So why not just have some fun with him? I kind of regret it actually. I think it would have been more fun to just see where his original call went, but I can't go back and change it now. And the numbers he gave me were spoofed, so I can't call him again. So here's how the rest of the call played out. Hello? Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Chris. How's the day going so far?
It's good. How's yours?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. Well, as you know, this short call is about your new low-cost final expense insurance plan that is designed to cover real and cremation expenses. So may I know how old are you?
67.
67. So ma'am, you make your decisions by yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello. I'm still on the call with you. Pardon? You sure you want to take another telemarketing call while I'm on the call with you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Am I loud enough?
Yeah, I can hear you. So what were you saying about the do not call?
Okay, so what was that about?
Huh?
What was that about?
Oh, I may have accidentally
I
hit
just heard somebody
Yeah.
calling you, telling you about the final expenses. So you just let it. Yeah, you put it that on speaker so I can hear. So why you just did that?
No, I put it I put you on hold to take that call because I wanted to see what it was. And
I was able to hear that guy.
yeah, I was gonna switch back to you to tell you, hey, I'm still here. You know, I didn't hang up and leave you hanging. I'm just on another call because I wasn't sure if you heard me say, hang on a second. And I think I accidentally merged the calls. But he's gone. I only see your number here, so I don't even know what that was about. Is that common? Do they just like cold call to sell you life insurance? And I never heard from him again. I like to tell myself that he would never transfer me to the licensed agent anyway because my number's on the do not call list, but we'll never know. On to the next call. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Mary. I'm calling from Senior Benefits. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. Well, sir, actually, the reason of this call is to let you know that we are working with new locals finally extend insurance line in your area. It will cover 100% of your funeral, burial, or cremation expenses. So to make sure you qualify, I need to ask you a few quick questions. So please can tell me how old are you? Like you're 67 years old?
Yes.
All right. And do you make own healthcare decisions?
Yes.
And are you smoker or non-smoker?
Non-smoker.
All right. And your date of birth is 11 the 3rd, 1956, right?
Correct.
Okay. And what is your 5-digit zip code?
90813.
90813, right?
Correct.
I got it. And what is your first and last name?
Lindsay Gardner.
You're 67 years old, so that means you're perfectly qualified for my site for free of cost to life insurance. It will cover 100% of your funeral, burial, or cremation expenses. So let's say that's all the pretty much information that I need to verify. And now I'm going to connect you call with my senior supervisor, and he will assist you further. So stay on the line. Let me connect it. I'm here with you on the line, okay?
Okay.
And here we go. And how was the weather in California?
Beautiful.
Oh, perfect.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you so very much for taking this call. My name is Zach. I'm calling you from Life Insurance Options on the recording line. How are you doing today? Are you doing good?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing perfect. Well, the short call is about your life insurance. Your life insurance have recently dropped down by huge margin. It will designed to cover 100% of your funeral, burial, and all the cremation expenses. So to make sure you're qualified, I just need to ask some couple of questions. I do believe you make your own decision for yourself. Is that right?
Yes.
And I believe, ma'am, you have both active checking or saving account open. Is that right?
Yes.
May I know what is your first and your last name?
Lindsay Gardner.
Bindi Gardner. And Lindy, your date of birth?
November 3rd, 1956.
1966?
56. 56.
50, oh, you are 67 years young lady, right?
Yes.
You know, you sound like still young, so that's why I'm calling you young lady. Well, you sound like 30 to 40 years young lady. By the way, what is the reason behind your voice? Are you a smoker or non-smoker?
Non-smoker.
I think this is a reason for your beautiful health and your beautiful voice, so that's why I'm calling you young lady. Well, and I do believe, ma'am, you make your own decision for yourself. Is that right?
Yes.
And you're in California, and zip code is 90813. Is that right?
Correct.
That's perfect. Well, I have your all the information in front of me. Without wasting your much of time, I'm going to patch your call to my licensed agent. They will further assist you in providing you some life insurance options, okay? Before I get to connect your call, I want to let you know that this call may be recorded for quality and training purposes, and this call may override any federal or state do not call list. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Once they come on the line, you mentioned that yes, you want to listen about some life insurance options for yourself, then the licensed agent will help you, okay?
Unfortunately, at this time, there was an error connecting your call. Error route.
Okay, I'm still with you, okay?
Thank you so much for staying on the line. My name is Ed. Who do I have on the line?
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Am I speaking with Lindsay Gardner?
Yes.
So, Lindsay, my name is Ed, and today I will be your actual licensed agent assigned in the state of California. helping you finding a good monthly premium for your final expense. So, Linda, could you please tell me, do you have any checking savings account?
Yes.
How many medicines do you take daily?
Just one.
Perfect. So let me give you the rates and the codes today for your final expense.
Mm-hmm.
So your date of birth with me is 11/3/56, September 3/56. And what's your height and weight? And do you smoke?
No.
So I would give you $7,000 coverage with the monthly premium of only $33. Or for 10,000, your monthly premium can be like $47, and for $15,000, your monthly premium will be $70. So which one you want?
Do you have anything for 20,000?
Yeah, probably I have. $20,000 gonna charge you monthly $94.
That's okay. We can go with that.
Okay, perfect. So the carrier I quoted for you is Lumico Life Insurance. Coverage amount is $20,000 and monthly premium is only $94. Like it's not actually 94, it is $93.33. So what should be your street address that I should send you the policy papers at your doorstep? And who would be your primary beneficiary receiving the amount? And what's the name of your primary doctor? So right now, ma'am, the carrier is going to run a medical insurance bureau check for you to get approved you with the carrier Lumico Life Insurance. For that reason, I would require your social security number. So can I have your social security number set one digit at a time? It was issued in the state of Texas in 1982. Am I right?
Well, I was born in Texas. I moved to California when I was like 2 years old, but I wouldn't know like
Oh,
what year social numbers were issued. I just know that's mine.
I just want to confirm it because this is your application and I can't do any mistake on that.
Right.
So could you please tell me that which bank are you banking with right now?
Chase.
Ma'am, I have your routing number in front of me. Could you do me a favor, go and grab your checkbook that I should verify your routing number? You are a visual artist or American executive.
What?
What is your profession? What's your job?
Well, I'm retired now.
And from what you retired?
I was an accountant.
You are an accountant in a bank or something?
For one of the big four.
Oh, Big Four. What do Big Four mean?
It's just one of the big four accounting firms. Specifically for me, I was with Ernst and Young. I think they just call themselves EY now.
Okay. So just let me see Big Four on my Google. Big Four firms in America. Is it a law firm?
Accounting firms. So it's
Okay, confirm. You were retired from the Deloitte, PwC or KPMG and EY.
EY. It goes by EY now, but it stands for
EY.
Ernst and Young.
Okay. Okay, I got it. EY. You were retired from the EY. I'm just going to start you the plain explanation. Okay, you have to hear it clearly. So just give me one moment. First of all, this is going to be day one coverage. You will start getting benefits from the day one. Both the benefit and premium will stay the same. You don't have to worry about the payment going up or benefit ever going down. As these are the state approved plans, so you do not have to make any payments today or tomorrow. We can wait for you until the next time you get paid on. Both the benefit and premium will stay the same. And as these are the state approved plans, so this plan will also work as a savings account for you, which will generate a tax-free cash value that can be accessed in case of any emergencies. As these are the state approved plans, so your family will be get paid in just like 3 to 5 hours of notification, okay, not more than that. You will also receive some more living benefits, including in that like 12% cash value on your annual premiums, okay. God forbid, if you die in an accident, so your beneficiary will receive double amount of that coverage, okay? And lastly, like God forbid, if your death is expected in next 90 days, so you can withdraw 50% of face value of your coverage that you can use it for your daily uses. Okay, so how's it sound? Okay, backup though. So, ma'am, I would probably give you a backup code, okay, with the carrier of for 20,000. Your backup code will be with the AIG. I'm sorry, with the American Amicable. If by any reason you didn't get approved with the Lubico Life Insurance, so your backup plan will be with the American Amicable. For 20,000, your monthly premium will be okay. It would be $131.26. Okay.
Okay.
It is your backup plan. If you don't get approved with this, so this will be your backup plan. Okay. Just let me write it down in your application because these are sensitive things and you cannot do any single mistake on that. If I did a mistake, so maybe I didn't send you the coverage on time or something like that, so I cannot do any single mistake on that. And by any chance, many of the people they get declined by the Medical Insurance Bureau, by the MIB. So if you got declined with both of these carriers, so the representative means who is assisting your call further, they would tell you and they would give you another carrier by their self. Okay. I got the final text from your license agent. So before passing you to your license agent, if your number is listed on federal or state, do not call it. Will that be okay with you?
Yes.
Perfect, ma'am. So just give me one moment. I'm going to transfer you straight away.
Yes, this is Helen. Hello?
Hi, Helen.
Is this Miss Gardner?
Yes.
Oh, okay. They were supposed to introduce you.
Yeah,
but
I was
that's
waiting for that too. I'm like,
They
is he
haven't
gonna
come
say
along.
anything or?
How are you doing today, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. As you said, my name is Helen. I'm going to be working to get your application submitted and approved today, okay?
Okay.
So it looks like you have a few options, but I would like to start with Lumico.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be a whole life policy. So you have lifetime coverage. And I just need to verify a few things with you.
She verified my name, address, social, beneficiary's name, and then we went through a very boring voice signature process with Lumico.
I have to try something else here. Hold on, please. I don't know. Well, I figure out what I got to do next here, ma'am. If we try it with a different carrier, hold on. Do you have another insurance policy besides the one you're applying for today?
No.
Okay, I'm going to try you with a different carrier. For some reason, Lumico could not identify you, so let's try you with... How long have you been at this address, ma'am?
About 3 years.
I'm going to try you with Liberty Bankers. Another great insurance. The premium is a couple of dollars more, $96.46. I'm sorry, $96.40 for $20,000. Is that okay? Is that something you can manage? You do have options here, so we're going to do Liberty Bankers.
This is
Again, it will be a whole life policy. So you have lifetime coverage. And this requires a text message as a signature. Do you know how to text?
Yes.
I was to send you a text message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to text. So I have to make sure.
So while we go through this, Helen, who do you work for?
I'm an independent, ma'am. I don't work for anyone. I'm an independent agent.
Like completely? Like not even with like Final Expense Direct or any of those companies?
No. I can get contracted with different insurance companies, but I don't work for any particular company. Hold on, please. All right. So as I said, this is Liberty Bankers, and goes pretty fast. So give me a second here. They're all different. The companies, some are a little more lenient than others, and they all have different signature processes. Some use a text message, some use emails, and some use a voice signature, which is the easiest. You have another. Did I ask you if you had another life insurance policy besides the one you're applying for today?
Yeah, I don't.
All right, so it's important I get you some coverage here. Definitely will take financial pressure off your family in case something should happen to you. You definitely don't want to leave them unprotected. And Lindsay, is that that could be a girl or boy, correct?
What?
Lindsay is female or male?
Female.
And you were born in Texas. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to send you a text message. And if you open it, there's a 6-digit code inside. I'll need you to open it and read it back to me, okay?
Helen, while I wait for this to come through, can I get your last name for my notes?
That will be included in your policy if you're qualified, ma'am. All my information will be included. Let's get you qualified first.
All right, so since she's not going to give me her last name, I'm just going to drag this out as long as possible and waste as much of her time as I can. We're already like 30 minutes in-ish, so I'm just going to keep dragging this out. And she's going to waste all this time and get zero commission, so, you know. See, and I don't understand. This is a licensed agent. Why does she have to be so dodgy about who she is? Just like, you know. And I think she's gone. I think everyone's gone. 3 people all left the call simultaneously. Look at that. And everyone's gone. Wonderful. Initially, I thought that maybe I just hadn't muted, and so she was hearing all of this narrative and dropped the call for that reason. But you can clearly hear that I mute the call, and then I start speaking. So she just hung up on me, just randomly out of the blue. How very rude of her. I can only imagine that she knew what she was doing was wrong, and that's why she didn't want to give much information. Because, I mean, she has my full name, my address, my social, my phone number, but she won't even give me her last name. Like, what is this? What licensed, legitimate life insurance salesman operates this way? She sounded super old, too. Anyway, on to the next call. Hello? Hello?
Yes, thank you so much for picking up the call. This is Zach Wilson. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also fine. I'm also speaking with Lancer
Yes.
Gardner, right?
Yes.
Sir, the reason we are calling you is one of our agents scheduled a call back with you in the past regarding final expense life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
I just want to confirm, sir, you still want to get life insurance for yourself?
Yes.
Right. So, sir, we have different coverage plans. Lowest one is $5,000. Middle one is $10,000. And the most maximum is $20,000. On which coverage amount you want to get information like $5, $10, or maybe $20,000?
$20,000.
$20,000. All right. And let me know you have saving or checking account, active checking saving account.
Yes.
All right. So let me check the rates for you for $20,000. How you pronounce your last name, sir, please? What's your date of birth, please? And you live in the beautiful state of California, right?
Yes.
And what's your height and weight, please? All right. And do you have any kind of bad health condition like cancer, Alzheimer, dementia, COPD, or any kind of major disease?
No.
Even congestive heart failure? Perfect. Do you smoke cigarettes, any nicotine products?
No.
Pipe, cigar, anything?
Nothing at all.
All right, so we are working with top-rated companies. First of all, I will give you the maximum rates about Corebridge Financial. They're going to charge you like $240.84 a month. Will that be affordable for you?
Yes.
Is that affordable for you?
Yeah.
$240. All right, 40 cents a month. Corebridge Financial. All right, so let me know, in case you select the coverage, who will be your beneficiary after you, like your son, daughter, spouse, or any other family member? The account you have says that a saving account, is that a checking account you want to pay? I said, great, congratulations. You have been conditionally approved for a first benefit, and your coverage will start immediately upon your first payment, okay?
Okay.
No, the process is simple. You have to fill up your application form for the Corebridge Financial. So what's your social? Which bank you are banking with? Like
Chase.
when you want to. Sorry?
Chase.
Is that Chase? Can you spell it for me? Which bank? Shake Bank? Oh, Chase. Oh, Chase Bank. All right. What's your account number? All right. And what's your routing number? All right. So that's all done from my side. I have one of my licensed agent with me on the line. I'm going to connect with him, ma'am. Then he will get you approved.
Hi, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you looking to get some life insurance for yourself?
Yes.
Okay, how do you spell the first and last name? All right. And do I have your permission to proceed this call, even if your phone number is listed on any kind of state or federal do not call list?
Yes.
All right, and just to confirm you again, I want your consent because I want your consent that this call may override any state or federal do not call list. Can you please state your full name? And okay, you're in California, right?
Correct.
All right, so here I'm gonna connect you with my licensed agent, okay?
Mm-hmm.
1 second. And is your number on any kind of state or federal do not call list?
I don't think so.
And ma'am, you wanted to, why you're looking to get this policy? Is it for your funeral, burial, cremation, or you want to leave some money for your loved ones?
For burial expenses.
All right, so let me pull up the form, and I will patch you out with one of my licensed agents, okay?
Okay.
Just give me a moment. So, all right, so I need your name again. Can you spell it again because if there is any single mistake, the policy got rejected, okay? Give me a moment. And what's your street address, please? And which state you born in, ma'am? Is that the
Texas.
same state or Texas? All right.
Even though he said he was about to transfer me to a licensed agent, we spent the next 13 minutes just sitting there while he mumbled my application details to himself, like my name, my social, my address. He would occasionally ask my marital status, if my checking account was in my name, and various details like that, interspersed with very loud call center noises. I have no idea who actually falls for this, like who would voluntarily subject themselves to this. It should be ringing every single alarm bell in your head. I can only assume that my details kept failing a verification check, and that's why this part took so long.
Cindy Gardner, all right. All right, ma'am, that's all done from my side. Now I have one of my licensed agent, David. He will assist you further, okay?
Hi, this is Miguel speaking.
Hi, sir. I have a customer with me. Her name is Cindy Gardner. So can you please take over the call, assist him further, please?
Absolutely. Lindsay, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Hey, my name is Miguel. I'm going to be the medical underwriter to help you out here. Before we get started, do you mind if I get a good number in case we get disconnected? And then just to make sure with you here, it looks like you're applying for a life insurance policy and you listed Julie Cooper as your beneficiary. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, Lindsay, this call should be really easy. My job is mainly just to make sure we have your information correct on file, and then just to get a few authorizations if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Now, if you could just remind me, what was the amount of coverage you guys were applying for?
I believe we discussed 20,000.
20,000. Okay, and that was a final expense policy, right?
Correct.
And then just to make sure with you here, I have your birthday November 3rd, 1956.
Yes.
And then if you can do me a favor, can you verify your mailing address for me? I did want to ask you here, do you smoke or use any kind of tobacco by chance?
No.
And are you taking medication for any health conditions right now? And then were you born in the state of California or were you born somewhere else?
I was born in Texas.
And then did they talk to you about the cash value that comes with your policy?
They did not, no.
No? Oh, okay. So, think of it almost like a savings account, right? Because as you pay for your policy, there's a portion of it that goes towards cash value. And so really what that means for you is that after a certain period of time, you're able to borrow against your policy. So if you ever need to pull the money out, anything like that, you do have that option. Does that make sense, by the way?
Yeah. Who were those guys, by the way?
Yeah, so they're essentially so we call them our openers. Essentially, they're the ones that reach out to our clients to, find people who are interested in purchasing insurance, and then they transfer you over to us here.
So are you an employee of the insurance company or just like a broker for any...
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a licensed agent for the state here. So I'm essentially a broker for different insurance companies. Right, exactly.
Because he tried to... I don't want to say he sold me the policy because obviously we need to do this whole process. It's not locked in. But he gave me the rates. He asked me questions. So he's got a thick Indian accent. I don't think he's a licensed agent to be able to make these offers.
Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm not too sure exactly who they employ there because they're a different company. They just send clients over here. But that's why they send you over here just to make sure we have everything correct and make sure you have a clear understanding of how the policy works and everything.
So then technically, who do you work for since you don't work for the insurance companies?
Yeah, so again, I'm just a licensed agent for the state. So I don't work for any specific insurance company. I'm just, like you were saying, I'm essentially like an insurance broker. All right, so Lindsay, if you don't mind here, I'm going to place you on a really quick hold. I'm just going to finalize a few things on my end. And then actually, quick question for you here. Is this your cell phone?
Yes.
Okay, great. So when I come back, I'm going to send you a text message with a one-time passcode. But just give me like 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back here, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much for your patience here. So, hey, I was filling out your application, and you just wanted me to double-check a few things for here. So, again, I just want to make sure we have the right address file. And then just to make sure with you, your birthday was, or is November 3rd, 1956.
Yes.
And then, they do want me to check your social on file just to make sure we have the right one. But the social you provided was 157.
It's those Indian call centers you guys are using. They're messing it up.
Uh-oh. Do we have the wrong one here?
Yeah, it's close enough though. It's 457.
Yeah, because it looks like that was a bit of an issue here. But let me update this for you here. And they also wanted me to double check one more thing with you. But do you have any life insurance anywhere else currently?
No.
So, Lindsay, if you don't mind, because it looks like your policy just went to underwriting. So normally this does take a few minutes to come back, and I don't want to keep you on hold for too long.
Right.
Would it be possible if I called you back in like 10, 15 minutes once I get these results back? All right, perfect. Then I'll call you back as soon as I get an update here, okay?
Suffice to say, he never called me back. I actually completely forgot what happened in this call since it was like 7 months ago. I have it labeled as a semi-successful call, and I will explain more about what that means at the end of the video, but yeah. In hindsight, I should have asked him for his last name or who my agents on record would be. I was hoping that when he texted me the code, it would come with a link to the application, which some insurance companies, like Royal Neighbors of America, do. Unfortunately, we never got to that stage because my application went to underwriting. Next caller, you're on the line. Hello? Hello?
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm calling you on the behalf of Financial Help for Seniors. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Now, I am with American Benefits, and based on our records, it shows you may qualify for a state-regulated final expense insurance plan that's going to cover 100% of your funeral, burial, or cremation expenses. Now, are you between the age of 50 and 80?
Yes.
How old are you?
67.
And do you currently make your own financial decisions?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a smoker?
No.
Awesome. You qualify just fine. Now let me bring in one of my specialists on the line who can exactly tell you what kind of benefits you can qualify for today. Okay?
Thank you so much for holding in the line. My name is Dexter with Senior Care. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm fine now. Thanks for asking. So let me tell you that, sir, we are an independent insurance brokerage that is appointed with 40 different insurance companies and licensed in 48 states, helping about more than 2,000 families a year for the whole life insurance. So can I ask you how old are you? What's your age?
67.
In order to plot the rate for your local area, you may have your zip code where you live. Thank you. I got it. That's belong to Long Beach, California, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And what's your date of birth, sir?
November 3rd, 1956.
So let me ask you for a question, sir. Like a lot of people you this coverage plan for three main reasons. Number one, to take care of the cost of funeral or burial expenses. Number two, cremation expenses. And third, to leave something over for the loved one. So which of the following situation fit best you need right now?
For burial.
Burial plan, cremation, or
for burial
Okay.
expenses.
Right now, you're still working, retired, Social Security income right now?
Yes.
Okay, and how do you pronounce your first and last name?
Dustin Brooks.
Mr. Dustin, what's your mailing address? So, sir, now I'm going to ask you some medical question, and I will expect honesty. That is going to, save us a lot of time. Yeah, this will help us, with the insurance carrier, come back with maximum benefits at the lower rate for you. So that's, sir, that's pretty much all the questions I need to ask you. With a few seconds, I should be able to pull out pretty different option for you. So whatever you decided to keep, we'll go ahead and do an application and find out based on the question answer. And if you get approved, we'll go ahead and provide your policy number, okay?
So, Mr. Justin, I have a great news for you. I found out like a multiple insurance company that will insure you, and I found a company. His name is American Amicable. Do you heard about the insurance company in the past, American Amicable?
No.
No problem. Here to explain about this company first a little bit. Like, sir, this company in the business for like over 100 years. And we never see like a complaint about insurance company like this insurance company. Not pay on time. And this company have like $1 billion of asset and is one of the most reputable insurance carrier with the Better Business Bureau. And this company have a whole life insurance plan with premium never change and the policy will never expire regardless of your age or health condition. And this insurance company also coming with day one coverage. Do you know the meaning of day one coverage means? So with the fixed and a permanent rate and day one coverage, American Amicable on $5,000 coverage plan, the monthly premium they're offering is $35.10. On $7,000 coverage plan, the monthly premium is $48.09. And if you go with like $10,000 coverage plan, it costs you $67.57 in a month. So, which is sound good to you, sir?
Do you have anything higher, like 15 or 20K?
$20,000 coverage plan costs you right now is like $132.49 in a month. Is that affordable in your budget? That is high from your budget right now.
I mean, I could afford it. I was hoping to pay closer to 100. So how much is 15K?
$100? Okay, let me check it for you. $15,000 coverage plan cost you right now is $103.34.
Okay, that's better. Let's go with that.
So now, sir, like the process, like very simple. Like I will go ahead and like fetch my documents and fill out the application. Then I will take this call over to license it in to conduct a short telephonic interview with the insurance carrier for the approval. So they're gonna see over a few moments. So once you get approved, they will go ahead and send you policy document first, black and white, in next 7 business days at your doorstep. And you can start your coverage anytime within the next 30 days by making your first payment on this policy. So a lot of clients like make their payment like when they get paid, either like first of the month, third of the month, or 10th of the month. So what day to get paid, or in other words, what day do you want to make your first payment of this policy next month? I'm going to complete your application to make sure there's no spelling mistake from both sides, because the information you provide me, that's also written on your policy document as well. And you're going to provide your first name is Dustin, D-U-S-T-I-N, your last name Brooks, B-R-O-O-K-S. And Dustin, do you have a middle initial in your name?
No.
And have your legal date of birth is 11/3/1956. And you're going to provide me your mailing address is like, and do you have any, sir, like any email address like a Gmail or Yahoo.com? Thank you. Do you have any, like a primary doctor? And like, is your beneficence policy, sir? Which state you born in, sir? You born in California, you born in some other state?
In Texas.
Okay, I got it. And what's your height, sir? And how many pounds you are? What's your weight? I got to put this application under your name with your social. And in the next 30 days, sir, if you mind, like, go for the policy. So on which account you want to make your first payment, like through from your checking account or through from your saving accounts?
We can use a checking account.
Checking account, okay. And who do you banking with? Like, what's the name of your bank?
Chase.
And your branch located in your same area where you live? And I got like the routing number of your bank, like branch credit bank of Chase is 32227-1627. You have a same routing number you have like a branch card of your bank? Okay, what's your account number? Mr. Dustin, do you have like a pen and piece of paper right now?
Yes.
So can you grab it? I'm going to provide my information as well. Okay, first you know my name is Dexter.
Got it.
Last name is Fisher. And you know the bed number that is in the Better Business Bureau is MC, M for Michael, C for Charlie, MC2575. Okay, and the account number you're going to provide me, that's invalid account number, sir.
What?
That's invalid account. Can you verify your account number once again? Okay. And that's like your Chase bank accounts?
Yes.
That's your like a JP Morgan Chase. It's like a normal Chase account, or that's your
It's a checking
JP
account.
Morgan? I don't know, like that's like a Chase, simple Chase, or JP Morgan Chase account.
I think
That's
it's just simple Chase. I don't know they had different accounts. I picked the basic one when I
Okay.
signed up.
Okay. I think get your social from like Texas department.
What?
You can get like social from your Texas Social Security department.
From California because I live in
The
California.
social that you provide me, that's also invalid, sir.
What do you mean?
That's invalid. That's provide me wrong information, sir.
I mean, it's the right
Your
information.
account number is also your account is invalid, and your social is also invalid.
According to who?
According to who, gonna check it?
What?
We're gonna check your social from like a Social Security department.
Okay.
That's invalid right now. We have application for, Social Security. We're gonna check it as valid social or not. So that's invalid.
It just says invalid?
Yeah, that's invalid.
It's so weird.
Repeating a social, you told me that your social is, that's invalid, sir.
I mean, it's my social. I don't...
Thanks for the time, sir.
What? Hello? Hello? This call is hilarious for two reasons. Primarily, his slow realization that I've been trolling him for the last 18 minutes. But also, I've been connected to this guy multiple times across this project. For some reason, he doesn't recognize me, and his call center doesn't block my number. In a previous call, 2 days before this one, 2 days, he told me...
And how do you pronounce your first and last name?
Bindi Gardner.
Okay. What is it about that person? Justin Brooks. Do you know about that one?
No.
That's the name you're going to provide in the last name. So, you're not lying, okay? You're not a good actor. You're in some better classes.
Excuse me? I got you this time, you bitch. Next caller, you're on the line. Hello? Hello?
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm calling you on the behalf of Financial Help for Seniors. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Now, I am with American Benefits, and based on our records, it shows you may qualify for a state-regulated final expense insurance plan that's going to cover 100% of your funeral, burial, or cremation expenses. Now, are you between the age of 50 and 80?
Yes.
How old are you?
67.
Great. And do you currently make your own financial decisions?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a smoker?
No.
Awesome. You qualify just fine. Now let me bring in one of my specialists on the line who can exactly tell you what kind of benefits you can qualify for today. Okay?
Thank you so much for holding on. This is Jonathan from American Seniors Care. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I would love to let you know we have a large step-free final expense that is appointed with 40 different insurance companies and licensed in 48 states, helping about more than 7,000 families a year for their whole life insurance plan. So just for the qualifying purpose, may I ask you, how old are you as of today?
67.
Do you smoke or chew tobacco?
No.
And do you make your own financial decisions by yourself, or your family's taking care?
I make them myself.
So I would love to let you know these new state-approved plans are designed to cover 100% cost of your burial, funeral, cremation, or any other debts or obligations that you may leave. God forbid if you die tonight, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, since we are specialized in end-of-life planning, such as burial, funeral, cremation, or any other retirement plans. Because we are affiliated with multiple insurance companies like Mutual of Omaha, American Amicable, AIG, Aetna, Lumico, Herbalife, Prosperity, Liberty Bankers, Savings Bank Life Insurance, Royal Laborers of America, and many more. And I will be doing all the shopping around for yourself, as just like you're walking into 40 different insurance companies separately and ask them one by one their prices and their benefits. And I will be doing all the things for you, because this policy will be just not cover your burial or cremation expenses. It will be also help you out in your life as well. Like if you were being diagnosed with a terminal illness or expectancy of death prescribed by the doctor within 90 days, so you can go ahead
and withdraw the half coverage amount of your policy within your life, and you can use it anywhere you want, such as paying bills and about taking care of any top emergencies. So long story short, I'll be promising you about three things here. I'll make sure you get a policy today within your affordable budget. Number second, there will be no physical or medical exams. And number third, no one will be come to your doorstep to disturb your privacy. I will be doing all the things for you on this phone call, and by the end of the call, I'll be hand over your policy number, close your file permanently, and let you go for the rest of your life. Sounds fair for you? So a lot of folks spoke on a regular basis actually to get this policies for three different reasons. Number one, they want to be buried. Number second, they want to be cremated. And number third, they want to leave that money for the loved one as a good gift behind. Because the different people have different needs. So tell me, what thing you will be recommended to do with this policy when the time's come?
To be buried.
And are you currently employed, self-employed, or retired person?
Retired.
And are you on a Social Security income or are you in a disability?
Social Security.
And do you have a check-ins or savings account?
Yes.
And Manna, what's your date of birth? And Manna, what's your first and last name? Cindy Gardner, are you male or female?
Female.
Lindsay, all the final expense policies which we have it for you, that is actually depends on your health condition, medication. The reason is because you should not have to be paid the same amount as someone who's older, or is not in a good of health as you are. So can you tell me how many prescribed medication you are taking a day? According to your health condition, you are qualified for the day one policy. The day one policy means is when you make your first payment to the insurance company. After signing on the policy documents, the policy will becomes into effective, which means there is no waiting period and no grace period on this policy. And the second good thing about this policy is that if you like prices, if you want to start your policy with us, you won't need to be paying nothing to the insurance company at this moment or not in a few days. We just need to be choose one of the coverage amount right now and fill out your application form and get the approval from the insurance company and send you the documents to you at your doorstep. Then you can look at the papers, think about it, discuss about this policy with your loved one, and after that, if it makes sense to you, then you can go ahead and be ready to pay your first premium to the insurance company in the next 30 days whenever you want. Sounds fair for you?
Yes.
So now I'm giving the prices from lower to higher, and then you can let me know which one is suitable for you. So $5,000 worth of policy, the monthly premium, it's going to cost you $33.78 a month. And after that, the prices for the $10,000 worth of policy, the monthly premium, it's going to cost you $63.39 a month. And $15,000 worth of policy, the monthly premium is going to cost you $92.99 a month. So which coverage option you think you want to go with? You want to go for either $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000?
Out of curiosity, do you have a $20,000?
The monthly premium is going to cost you $122.60 a month.
Yeah, I can afford that. Let's go with that.
All right. So now the process method is very simple. I wanted to go ahead and quickly bring one of the application manager who will be take a few moments to fill out your application form. And as soon as possible, he will take a small conductive interview with the insurance company to hand over your policy number and send you the policy papers to you at your doorstep. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for calling in. This is Adam.
Hey, Adam. I got a Mrs. Gardner here, and we are going to apply for the policy of $20,122 a month and 66 with SPLI. So please take over the call and fill out the application form.
Sure, thank you. Hello, ma'am. This is Adam here. How you doing? Doing good?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. You're 67 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's your date of birth? And can you spell your first, middle, and last name that will go on the policy papers? And what's your social? Ma'am, what's your physical address where you want us to mail these policy papers on? And the most important thing, who would you like to put as a beneficiary on this policy? And which state you were born in? All right. And a lot of folks and a lot of my clients, ma'am, they wanted to make their first payment for their policies on the date when they get paid. Either it's 1st of the month, 3rd of the month, or 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday.
What about you? Which date you wanted to make the first payment? And how would you like to make the payments? Would you like to make it through your checkings or through your savings? At whom do you have the account with? What is the name of the bank? And you opened the account here in Long Beach. Do you remember your routing number by your heart with them? And what's your account number? Do you have a pen and a piece of paper close to you? And I'm sorry, I have a hard time. Your first name is Lindsay, right? Okay, I'm sorry to ask you, but I'm speaking with a male or a female? Okay. What's your email? Do you know what is the name of your primary care doctor? And for your health, seems like you're so far perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take any kind of medications that I should be aware of, ma'am? Okay, your first name is Lindsay, right?
Yes.
I think your account number is wrong because it comes back as no account experience. Are you sure about that? Can you just make it sure I got the numbers right? Because you told me...
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on my end.
That's not correct. So what's your account number?
That is the account number. Maybe they're expecting 12 digits. So if we add leading zeros, because I don't know what to tell you. That's the correct account number.
Okay, let's go to the bank.
Okay.
Which branch you open your account?
I want to say it was the one in like Torrance. Let me check.
What's the address?
I'm looking it up. 21660 Hawthorne Boulevard.
It's 21660. What is after that?
Hawthorne Boulevard.
Can you spell that one? But that's in Trans Boulevard.
Yeah.
That's not in Long Beach.
I mean, you're asking me where I signed up for the account. That's where I signed up for the account many years ago.
Okay, what I can do for you, I can just simply call the bank. Once the bank representative comes on the line, you just simply let them know I'm reading it from my online banking. This is my account number. Can you just say yes or no? Is that correct or not?
This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. If you are a Chase customer and would like to access your account, press 1. For branch meeting appointments, press 2. For branch hours and location, press 3. If you are interested in opening a new account, press 4. For all other branch inquiries, press 5. To repeat these, please hold while we connect your call. There may be some brief moments of silence before your call gets answered. We appreciate your patience. We are currently assisting other customers and are unable to take your call. To access our automated system with account options, including balance, transactions, or transferring funds, press 1. Otherwise, if you need to speak to someone in this branch, please call back later. Thank you for being a Chase customer. Goodbye.
Looks like nobody's available in your branch.
Yeah, I mean, that's banks all over the country, really. They're so understaffed that they just don't have a lot of people. Getting an appointment is a huge pain as well.
Okay. I can dial somebody in Long Beach.
This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. If you are a Chase customer and would like to access your account, press 1. For branch meeting appointments, press 2. For branch hours and location, press 3. If you are interested in opening a new account, press 4. For all other branch inquiries, please hold while we connect your call. There may be some brief moments of silence before your call gets answered. We appreciate your patience. Hello. We are currently assisting other customers and are sorry we can't answer the call at the moment. Please call again, or you may call 800-935-9935 and speak with one of our telephone bankers. Thank you for calling Chase. Goodbye. This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. If you are a Chase customer and would like to access your account, press 1. Please hold while we connect your call. There may be some brief moments of silence before your call gets answered. We appreciate your patience. Hello. We are currently assisting other customers and are sorry we can't answer the call at the moment. Please call again, or you may call 800-935-9935 and speak with one of our telephone bankers. Thank you for calling Chase. Goodbye. This call will be monitored and recorded, and your voice may be used for verification. Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. Sorry, your entry was not understood. Let's start over. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. Sorry, your entry was not understood. Let's start over. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. Sorry, we were unable to successfully identify you. If calling with questions on your personal banking account, press 1. If calling with questions on your... You have been selected to take part in a brief survey about your service experience. To provide your feedback, please remain on the line after your call.
Hello, this is Trisha with Chase. May I please have your full name? Hello, this is Trisha with Chase. May I please have your full name? Hello, this is Trisha with Chase. May I please have your full name? Since I don't hear any valid response on the line, if you need some assistance, just give us a call back at your most convenient time.
Hello?
Thank you for choosing Chase. Oh, hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, actually, I have one of my
Hello.
clients on the line. He had an account with you. His name is Lindsay Gardner.
Okay. Thank you. And do you have a connector's code?
Yep.
Okay.
Hello,
Do you have a
Mr.
code?
Hello, Miss Gardner. Can you hear me? Oh, looks like she got disconnected. I'll get back to you. Hello, Miss Gardner. Can you hear me?
Fuck.
Sorry, I put the phone down. What
Hello?
happened? What?
Oh, just fuck you. That's what I want to say.
What?
Fuck you.
Why? Well, that was a phenomenal end to this video. So, what do I mean by semi-successful calls? Well, these 5 calls, before editing, comprised roughly 3 hours of audio. So that just goes to show how much work I put into editing these calls, that I was able to shave 2 hours off of your listening experience. You're welcome. Anyway, these were successful in the fact that I wasted their time for 3 hours, which is one of the primary goals, and I got some YouTube content out of it. But the main point of this whole thing is to find out where these calls are going to, what individual or what company, so I can add them to the wall of shame. By the way, here's the new and improved wall of shame. Check it out. Unfortunately, in this case, I did not get any company names or any individual names. And as you heard, Helen wouldn't even give me her last name. So it just goes to show that you can invest 3 hours across these calls and have essentially nothing to show for it. Again, I did fight back by wasting their time, so there's that. And I did get a video out of it, but I would have loved to have more names to add to this list. But for every success you see on this channel, for every name or company on this list, there are failures just like these.